The language of war. This is commentary from James Brown. Watch enough news, left, right, or somewhere in between, and you'll hear it. Culture war, war on truth, war on Christmas. We're fighting for the soul of our nation. Every disagreement becomes a battlefield, every opponent an enemy, and every policy a test of loyalty. But here's the danger. If we keep telling ourselves we're at war, eventually we'll start acting like we are, no matter what's actually happening around us. You can't compromise with the enemy. You can't listen, you can't learn, or admit that you might be wrong. You bunker down. You choose your side. You load your feed with content that confirms it. And anyone who doesn't fit, traitor. The irony is that most Americans actually agree on more than we think. But war talk makes nuance sound like weakness. In peace, well, how often does that go viral? So here's my question. What would it take to shift from fighting to listening? Let me know in the comments and support my work at jamesbrowntv.substack.com. On that note, I'm James Brown, and as always, be well. Let them in. This is commentary from James Brown. Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred says bans from the sport should end at death. That means Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson could be in the Hall of Fame. And I think they should be. Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, and Sammy Sosa too. Their absence from the Hall creates a false version of history. Rose bet on games. Jackson was part of the Black Sox scandal. Bonds, McGwire, and Sosa, they all juiced, no doubt. But they also hit milestones that shaped the sport. They filled stadiums. They saved baseball. None of these men are perfect, but they were giants. Their stories are inseparable from the game itself. Leaving them out is like vacating titles in college sports. It lets institutions pretend something we all witnessed didn't happen. Jordan Peterson says, tell the truth or at least don't lie. That's the standard we should hold for the Hall of Fame. Put their flaws on the plaque, add context, but don't erase the story. What do you think? Should the Hall of Fame reflect what really happened? Or am I totally wrong here? Let me know in the comments and support my work at jamesbrowntv.substack.com. On that note, I'm James Brown, and as always, be well. The trouble with trust. This is commentary from James Brown. Trust isn't just a personal thing. It's structural. In the media, it's not helping. It's easy to build a flock when you draw the line sharp. When they are always wrong and we are always right. That's how you grow a loyal audience. At least one way. Not by telling the whole truth, but by picking the half that flatters your side. But the real truth? Most of us aren't that cleanly divided. Even the reddest red person and the bluest blue one has a shade of purple in there. Somewhere. We just don't say it aloud. Because our tribes might turn on us. And that silence, it adds up. It erodes trust, not just in institutions, but in each other. You start wondering if the person across the table is being honest or just playing their part. We've gotten used to this. And if mistrust is the price of being informed, what happens when no one believes anyone anymore? So here's my question. Do you think media is reflecting the trust gap or making it worse? Let me know in the comments and support my work at jamesbrowntv.substack.com. On that note, I'm James Brown, and as always, be well.